Okay. Well, let's begin, I suppose. The end is never the end. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end. The end is loading. Well, load faster, damn it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Okay.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-wrenching, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Whatever will Stanley do?
Or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What if I don't? What if I... No? No? Is he gonna yell at me? Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
What? What if I just don't? Was that an ending? How does this?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Okay.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
So I did that by accident last
Stanley
time.
thought to himself,
Okay.
is to wait.
I
Nothing
know
will
I
hurt
can't
me.
jump, but I
Nothing
want
will
to.
break me.
Damn it.
In here I can be happy forever.
I think I understand. What if I... But there's an achievement here. I've got to get all the achievements. Oh, no! Anyway, this is...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What does this person do? Sharpen pencils all day? Well, if you have to ask, it's probably you. A short history of the relations between Poland and Austria-Hungary. Ah, I'm trying to jump again. Good.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Fuck you. I'll do what I want. Does that lock the door now? Did I just soft lock myself? Wait a second. So I'm not supposed to do that.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
What? What door did I do?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Where's... Is this the door you mean? Because there is no other door. 417, sir. Oh shit. That was a big oops. Big oops. But fixed. Okay. 50 times on door 417. I never really did anything anyway. I was just clicking on this door because that's the one that seemed to make him say things. Oh. I locked myself in this room. Is this 417? I don't know. It don't have a number on it. Hold on, I can't see. I locked myself in. But this is the one he was saying things for. I do like a good game where I can soft lock myself. Yeah. There we go. Oh, what did I just do? I think I just restarted the game by accident. That was oops. Anyways. See that one?
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand.
It
was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were.
Wait.
Just a matter of
Come
time.
on. Come on. Get me up. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Surely I can do something with this. Jump, idiot! And so close. Can I do that over here, maybe? Oh, wait, I forgot I could do that. How do I get up? Oh. Wait. What? Fake window? That's unbelievable. Oh no.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the
Yeah?
nature of video game
Did
structure
I?
and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Some great
Okay,
geometry
I'm
right
over
here.
it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh, that's why.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Would it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
Yeah,
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time.
not that
What if
much
the
time.
other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich.
Well.
Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Oh,
Well now, I've
well,
built
I
up
already
the
know
other
that.
option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Is this just it? I don't know. It seems that this is just it. Oh, what did I... Uh, uh, well, I'm smart, intelligent even. Did I just lock myself out of a different story because I'm smart and very intelligent? Probably. Good. Well, I'm... What am I... What is happening?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, I hate
No matter
Mondays.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Yes.
co-workers.
Come on. Come on. No. You balls me. You balls me. Up, 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 and in. See ya.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now
Could've.
would also be an appropriate time to quit.
Nope.
Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate.
Nope.
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
Yeah.
So, just
The
to push
gag?
the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay. Nice music,
There
yes.
once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
Good,
But the
yes.
truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was
Gangly?
buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Thanks.
Did it all day in a meaningful way.
Yes,
But his
always.
brain had long ceased to function.
What?
Which is
Excuse
why
you.
he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible.
Oh.
And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Huh. How long does this go for? We wonder. You're not gonna keep singing? I quite appreciated when you were singing. Yes. Thought he said he was trying to make this unbearable. This is actually quite pleasant. Yes. Is this loop? It might just loop. Ooh, it's not looping. At least yet. Unless I'm just going insane, probably. Ooh, here we go. Yes. Uh-huh. Now what? Nothing? Just... He gave up. He's just done. That it? Is that all? Is that all you want? This is all there is. Okay. Fine. What happens if I do this? Because it's... Oh, that time it didn't, like, reload me. Oh, how do I load? Huh. I'm mostly confused why the other times I've tried saving it did weird things.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
This
mean?
has no number on it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Wait, what?
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh no! What will I do?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a
Damn right I
single
did.
difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well, that's fine. Dad? Is that what that says? Oh, number one dad. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense than what I said.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I'm working on it.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
But there is no door. The numbers only go up. The numbers only go up. You can't stop me. What are you gonna do? No? No? Nothing? What if I do it here? This isn't 417 though. This is 427. Is there a place to find 417? Well. Fine. Oh, okay. 417. These numbers are going down. 4B6.
Oh,
Found it.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
What? 37? 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now,
Okay.
door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay, alright, yeah, I can, easy. 415. Yes.
Now, back to door number 437.
Yes. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, narrator, whatever you say, yes. Like you said, I can't think for myself. What did he say? 437?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay, yes.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
You know, I was gonna be honest, I thought that was this one. 419. 419. Hello.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I would love to. Okay, thank God. 416.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
We've almost got it.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I didn't realize that was an achievement. I'm gonna be honest, I thought there was one that was like click 400 times on this door. Yeah? Am I stupid? What if I... Okay. Oh! Well, you see, That was not intentional. Okay. Small. That works too, I suppose. Oh. See, yeah. Oh. Oh. You know, I thought this said click on door 430, 430 times. I can't read good. Anyway, uh, I did a whoopsies. Alright. Will he, yell at me if I... Okay. So, alright. Well, anyways, you totally can just... Oh, see, it doesn't let me lock myself in now. Interesting. Why did it let me do that the other time, then? Alright. Is our way in there? Hmm. There's a mess in there. I would like to clean it up, yes? No? 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 Oh. I clicked over. I didn't do anything. What? Oh. Wait, what? What was that? Yule? Be my valent. Who who is who is making these? Oh, no. I'm stuck. We do a little boogie. Do a little boogie. That's not the computer. Ooh. That's solitaire? Oh, it is. Let me in! I must beat the solitaire. Please! No! Is this all I do with this? Input received? Hmm. 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 Okay, Garfield. No, not my fuel. Is that a way to leave?
I've been stuck in this hellhole for years. Please, if there's a way out, I need it.
The hitboxes are a little big. Or a little big, I'll be honest with you. Mountain. Sales this quarter. This does not make sense. What does that say? No! No! Projection. Let's begin. I can fix it. I'll fix it. Oh no. A choice?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. This is my left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Well, I just did what you said, narrator. I entered the door on my left. Which was... This is my left. It's not my fault that you didn't explain which way I was supposed to be facing when I was going to the door on my left. Oh. Okay. Yes. Hmm. 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 I can't read any of that. Anyways.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Well, can I actually drink? No. But I'm thirsty. Damn, inflation hits hard.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I was looking at the drink machine. I'm thirsty. Can I...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is
Shut
why
up,
everyone
God.
left.
What are you trying to say? Huh? I can't just...
Stanley sat around
enjoy
waiting
my
for more
time.
dialogue. But
Exactly.
when a long time
Yes.
had passed and there was no more,
But
he
we
decided that the
just
game was
made-
trying to send him a message.
You unfortunately just made dialogue, though. So... Now I have to wait longer. Journal of Extended Explosive Extended Exposure to Lounge Day 41. What is it about this place? Oh man, I need enhancement. Let's get rid of the screen. The weeks I've spent here, they feel like mere seconds. Seconds by extension. Seconds by extension feel so short they might as well not exist. It is the nature of this room, its essence. It calls to me. What is that word? Something of my soul. Something of ivy of my soul. Anyway. Also, I'm hungry. Let's sit here for years trying to read that. Ooh. Hello, more. Mass Fifth Annual Subcommittee Meeting Internal Revenue Analysis for Committees of the Royal Revenue Discussion Club. No girth. No girls allowed in my Royal Revenue Discussion Club. Bucket filling? Words! Good. Yes, go ahead. I like words. I hate when this. Alright, fine. I can't even make a cup of cold. Oh, cold. I was gonna say, cut that one out. Nut. I was trying to say Joe and coffee at the same time. A cup of coke.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
That was on my right. It's on, well, it's on my right. It's on, anyway. Very nice. I see what you're saying. Okay, so yeah, the door on my left, not the door behind me, yes. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Maybe the person giving the instructions are so bad at giving instructions they should have been fired years ago. It was on my left. You see? It's on my left. Anyways. That looks like fun. Bucket. Can I fill it? Good. Yes. Wonderful. Box. Box. Would have been impressive if I could stand on that anyway. Climb the gate. Climb the gate. Excuse me. Run! There's no running. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Death. The thing the narrator thinks I probably am. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the car. So penalty for becoming deaf is $5,000. That doesn't seem like a. Doesn't seem like that makes sense.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am stronger than that. Why is there an empty subtitle box on my screen? Now, I will say, some don't feel quite right about this one. Ah, beautiful. Nice. No, no, no. But what if yes?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is the game shortcutting me? You can't tell me. I died.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I don't know
Perhaps he
anything.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
This is the same. Yes, it looks the same. Uh-huh.
Wow. Yes, this room.
Shut
but
up.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
As you said, the first open door on my left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do I still die if I land on the boxes? Listen, that breaks a couple legs, but like, death? Okay, probably is a little higher than I thought it was. But if I landed on like one of those trucks or something, I'd be fine. Trust me. Those things collapse. Now if I could get on that, like climb down. But you know what? I will land on the boxes. Right?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story
You know what?
and no
Let's
one
just see
gets
what
to tell
happens.
him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform
How will the
and
beginning
plunged to
look?
his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
As they should. Realistically, I mean, come on. Hmm. Okay. So I think that once you get to this door part, it just
When Stanley came to a set of two
shortcuts you.
open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
different
it
picture.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Or did I just
first,
not notice that
just to
before?
admire it.
Very nice. Very nice.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
That was different. Also. So does he say anything?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Am I stupid?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
My left. My left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I must attempt.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
It would have been
Good
fine.
job, Stanley.
Do that in real
Everyone
life.
thinks
Tell
you
me how
are
it
very
goes.
powerful.
You'll be fine. You might have a couple broken legs, broken bones, but you'll live most likely unless you die head first. Then you might have a problem. But
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
oh, it is
He never
decided.
felt well by himself and constantly
to-
needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
What are you trying to say?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Uh-huh.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
That's fine.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
This one wanted me to get input before. Why? How? What? Stuck. I can't tell what I'm looking at. Yes, I see. I see. Keep dry. Someone was not following direction. It's ripped. It's ripped. I am not stupid. I am, but I'm not. On my
When Stanley came
left.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way
Shut
to the
up.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Shut
well.
up.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No. I hate the employee lounge.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness.
For the first
Then
time.
the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
Tingle. I should not have said that like that.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating,
Okay,
but
only
eager
the
to
first
get
one's
back to
different.
business.
I get it, I get
Stanley
it.
took the first open door on his left.
You almost tricked me for a second. I almost did it.
Stanley was so bad
You
at
almost had
following
me.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I didn't ask.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
This was
let me
the plan
prove
all
it.
along.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Well, if you say it like that, I don't want to. Hacking list enclosed. I'll be back. I will be. I'll be back. I like danger. Yes. Good. Ah, look at this beautiful painting. I'm joking. It's wood. It's also miscolored. Look, I'm not judging the game for the assets that they use, but it's a little blue for the environment. That's all I'm saying. I don't really care. There's no door here to close. Oh. Just slide. Woo! Oh, my bad. Shoot. How do I, Oops. I feel like that's not how warnings work. Warning, you are in danger. Quit being stupid. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize. Well, that's just a straight lie. I did walk into the room that said danger. Everything is danger. Everything is danger. Hey, but one of these times I'm gonna trigger that door close and I'm gonna run back through and it's gonna trap me on the other side and I'm gonna be happy with myself. But until then.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Anyways, nothing just happened, and I will now walk through the red door. The red. This is red because that is green, and this is red. So, I will now walk through the the red the red the red door. Um, anyways, and nothing happened.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Well, you see, um, I don't think I misunderstood. I just, you see, this door is red. So, also, what is this? I'll be back. But this door is red, as everyone can clearly see. It's red. Um, yeah. Anyways.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
uh, yes. The red, not the green, not the green. Not the green. The the yes. Yeah. I would be amiss if I were to walk through the green the green door when I should be walking through the red door here. Yeah.
All right, fine, go ahead. Find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen. Well, don't let me stop you.
I'm sorry about that. I had a bit of color blindness to attend to. Oh. Oh. Um, well, it you all saw it, it was red. It was it was it 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 was. It see, it's red. Red. That's orange, but red.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yep.
Help me here, Stanley. Help
No.
elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Well, I've never taken this option before. Just kidding. I'm going here.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Do I? I didn't really like that third
One?
option.
I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more
I
fully
really like
express
the-
itself
the-
mechanically
the-
and artistically, but a
the
one?
break room.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with
I
that?
wanted to be at the break room.
But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
No choices? Oh. Worldwide leaderboard. I have not been playing for 7 hours. uh, hey, what are you trying to say, pal? Skipped the intro. Only three, worst three chose the blue door. A tenor. Hey, you know what? I just wanted the break room, man.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through
No.
doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No. I want the break room. Where's my goddamn break room?
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I didn't
In
ask
this
for
game,
this.
the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? But be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard.
What? Was I
Did you
supposed to be
do
doing
it because
something?
you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Excuse me. Oh, hell
Well,
yeah!
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the
Why,
one
I
thing you've
can't jump
always
still.
desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it
can't-
ever be enough?
But
But I'll say
this is
this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater
Can I
artistic
actually play?
purpose.
I can't
Watch
actually
this,
play.
Stanley.
Also, I'm too short.
I'm going to build a house.
Oh, where are you? Build a house.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Oh.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off... Yes.
Oh.
It's complete. I made
This
this,
is-
Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Where am I?
But you've only seen
Oh.
it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Your door texture's messed up. The face is extending off of the hinge there. You know, it's a little. Also, I still can't jump, and he actually made the clouds move. And you try to do fog, but you know, it only works if you look at it at certain angles, you know. What? Must I? You're gonna trap me, aren't you? You think I trust you? I wanted to play Minecraft. I'm disappointed. I thought I was going to be able to play Minecraft. Also, I'm too short. I've already said this, but I'm too short. I should be taller. This is not. uh, Also too fat. Okay, fine. Trap me.
Isn't it grand?
No.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Oh, please.
Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
But... Okay, you're actually playing the music too. I can't jump though. I'm gonna get stuck. You understand that you understand that, right? Right? Damn. Alright.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Oh, the music! I would, I'm mad. Cool. You could make a... Okay. Fine. These are supposed to emit light. You failed. You can't even copy someone's game correctly. You're bad. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Bruh. No. I was having fun with that one. You know, I've never seen this before.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Oh, wait. Oh. Do things. Whoa. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that. Also, how do I... Huh. There. But I want to read it. Pursuit test sequence. Something identifies you. Okay, fuck you. Oh. See ya. I said, see ya. I said, see ya. Can I grab the mug too? See ya. Come on. Go! Anyway. Tee-hee.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Whatever.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stutter.
I walked away from you talking. Please rate your experience. Oh, well, that's not. I would have done that. Well, I mean, that's all fine and dandy, yes, dandy. And dandy, all fine and dandy, dandy and fine. Bro, put me in the back. What is this? Hmm. 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 Yeah. I could not tell that that was a wall. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little dark here. Turn up my brightness a little bit so I can see. Hmm. Yeah. Where did that come from? Was it? I can't even remember. Well, I wish I could run. Oh, it was right here. This is where I came from. Okay, now. Right, this is the dead end. Good. Yes, wonderful. Great. 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 So this room do not go anywhere. This room bring me to this room, which also is brought to this room. Okay, it all leads to light at end of tunnel. Fine. I suppose. Me? I'm supposed to be able to do something here. I'm stuck. Oh. That almost looks familiar. Is there anything else to do here? What is it?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
No.
Someone who will wrap everything up in the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is
No.
what I mean to this world.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
And you will. Oh. This bitch. You can't tell me what to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Username access. Password. The current time is internal clock error. Please reset. Welcome to Access Terminal 421. Enter your command. 2 kilobytes per second. My favorite. 256? Yeah, your inbox is full, sir. You can't. What is
Stanley
this?
stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Fuck you, I'm reading. Asshole? What is this strange number? From Anthony W. Could you tell me what the significance of the number 1112800 is? Is there another text? Will he say something if I just sit here longer? If I just stand here for another minute? Okay. Have I just never seen that one? Because I usually click on this one first. It's very possible. Where's the thing, though?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm not
This was
done
not
with you
the correct
yet.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Lounge.
Stanley felt
lounge.
lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
Lounge.
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
Lounge.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Left.
Stanley was so
right,
bad
left,
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Right, left. Were there any choices that I made down that path? Yeah. But also, I made save points. I'll take the lift this time.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
You?
Come on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Wow. You're telling me to kill myself. That's crazy. Bro's literally telling me to kill myself. Fine. Does this make you
Whoops.
happy?
Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
You will die. I will. I'll get back to you. Oh. If one of these is not the B-movie script, I can't beat him.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You know, some don't feel right about this move. Sure, that paper would not be floating like that. Interesting, yes. Okay. Well. Hey. Okay. Paper, paper, paper. The paper ends.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That's a good drawing. Nice. Oversight Committee. 1991. 1991.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
Am I... Did... What? Have I just experienced trauma?
Really, really worth it being here
Or
in the room.
nosebleed?
But
Shut up.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Sorry, what was
Stanley
that?
was so bad at following
Oh.
directions,
Oh,
it's incredible
oops.
he wasn't fired years ago.
I didn't hear you. That's my bad. Fine.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your
me
work
back.
aside. To let her back into your life.
Who is her?
She's been waiting.
Who is her? Who is her? What is her? Employees should never, under any circumstances, attempt. Oh. Okay. What's this say? Interrogation techniques. Relations between that again. Why? Who gave their book report to everyone? Blah. Blueprint 1. Am I able to make that jump now? Probably not. I'll probably die. May contain information. Oh no. Whatever will I do if it may contain information? What's that actually say? No information. This sign may
Oh no! Oh no! The sign contains no information. Whatever will I do?
may contain. It may contain no information. We don't know yet. Beam me up, Scotty. No? Okay. Lice? Good. I don't think that's what that says, but that's just what it looks like it says. Lice. Now listen. I have a really strong sments. I smell things real good. Like, someone's been smoking here. I'm gonna have a bad time.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I have no feelings for whoever her is.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Well, let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
No.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
The hell does that mean? A back sack and crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
I'm confused.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Neat. Please, no more. Please, I'm begging. More chat, chats. There's another letter there. I can't see it. If I plug the phone back, oh, the outlet is gone. Exit. Danger everywhere. Exit. I want exit. How leave? How leave? 8. Oh, that's probably stupid. Color. Sorry. Anyways. No. Okay.
You bastard.
Do you think this will stop me? Oh no. It might.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Shouldn't this have just been there? Why would you have it? No! My whole spiel of contradicting is not happening. How do I leave? I won't take this, narrator. You can't make me. Surely there's something I can do. Sure, there's something I can do. Sure, there's something I can do. Why is this door closed? You could just let me take this, could you not? That's a previous choice. Narrator. You're contradicting yourself.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
But I like the break room. Like the break room. What about the break room? Fine.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Geometry. 1, 2, 3, question mark. 1, 2, 3, question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B. 4, 5, 6, B. 4, 5, 6, B. 11, 8, 9, 0, 7, 8, 9, 0, 7, 8, 9. Well, you've lost some weight recently. Oh, you too. Huh. Well, good. You've seen better days. Anyways. New scenery. Is there really nothing I can do? Wait. Oh. Oh. Wait a second. Oh. But. Then. What if I go back? Can I go back? Let me go back. Let me enter the void. I want to enter the void. Let me enter the void. Okay. So long. Break room. No! No! No, not the break room. Oh, man. It's the break room. Not the break room.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
Good.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Excuse you. I was reading. Oh. I feel like...
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see.
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I don't
He
care.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Well, I resent that.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Set theory says.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Whoa, sir. Hello, excuse you.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
How many times do I have to
Behave
do this?
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Is it stopping
That
at the same
means
point?
choosing
If it's stopping at the same
responsibly
point,
and
then I
always
probably
putting the
should
story
just-
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Whoa! This door is on my left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
No! Quickly, hurry and
Behave
cut.
exactly
So
as Stanley
fine.
would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Man.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I was very confused for a second. Like, wait, now it's not gonna let me. Are you happy now? I certainly am not.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
But, okay. No, I was looking at sheep. What? Is that what that was? Loss appreciation. This is not toxic at all, no. Nope. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another dedicated employee like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates conflict, why did we hire you? Remember that. It takes 2 people. Okay. What are your dreams for the future? Talk rate. Hell yeah. Mitosis. Metamorphosis. Less. I want to breathe less. Tips for not getting fired. Don't get fired. My favorite. Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Sent coworkers who are not sporting anymore. Let it ball outside, take it out, and pass aggressively on with the coworkers. Yes, good. This one, sure. Yes. Bevel text. Yes. Stock market somewhere in here. Colored in segment. Good. Stripes. Hot. Target demographics. Graphs about things and money. Graphs. We have our new product. Oh, good. Graphs about things and money. My favorite product. Protectors on there. Well, I would still be blocking it, so bad game. Slide chart ratio. Bread, meat. Oh. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market pay per Harad. Monetize free to play. Whoa. Takes 2 people to start a fight, and right now you're both. Pollution at boat charts transcend nature, lunch, travel, comatose. Good, great. Shift global market parade, maybe? Yes, monetize free. Like quarterly post review. We need more. It's supposed to say more, crossed off less reviews. Less reviews. 402 plus 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule, but I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net? Ooh, might work. Some sort of child trap. Okay, well, yeah, I'll go with the big net. Space between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. No more bins. Trash cans. Renaming of the idea bin. That's an X. Ah, not a K. Fixing of me. Ideas bin. Yes, good. Wonderful. Great. Rip Franz. Oh no, what happened to Franz? Cabal. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Time. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, good. All seems in order. 451's private time. What? What the question? Exclamation. This box is too small. But it... Okay. Termination. Damn. The second Tuesday of every month is Termination Tuesday. You're fired. Can I go back? Okay, that's fine. Legal bosses inspection. 8bird. What is 8bird financial? We're broke with. Mergers. Yes, I do that. Pre-review of weekly review. Office party! It's the second Tuesday. I can't read this. This is not like, this is a week. This is only a week. Every Tuesday is Termination Tuesday. Ideas in development. No, here? That's not allowed. What to do about 432? Don't tell 432 about me meeting. Who's 432? Am I 432? No, I was 427. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Jim. Why is Jim the only one with a name? Future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. I don't think that's how that works. No. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standardize. Okay, I was like, this looks like stand or dies. I was like, what is stand or dies? Standardized grass, 40x wide. Not efficient for money, no. Ongoing. Get the Chris out. The Chris? Where did I get the? Oh, from below. I'm dyslexic. Get Chris out of the broom closet. How long has Chris been stuck in the broom closet? Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. They say, I ain't doing that shit. Have someone do it for us. Yes, good. Papers are too... Oh no! Oh, someone think of the papers. They're too synergized. I can't. There's... they're too neat. They make too much sense. This is not allowed. Fire the paper guy. Hire someone to fire the paper synergizing guy. What? What? Is this why we're broke Wednesdays? Is this why? Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of smudge. Not the smudge. No, not the smudge. Please do not steal. Well, if I could, I wouldn't. Listen. Good. Yes. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Anyways, I've read all of this. Well, I haven't read that. What does that say? Confidential. Something. Motives? I don't think it's important. Help, I'm a post-it. No money. Statistics. Yes, good. We gotta get him out. No, we gotta get him out. He's stuck in there. The poor guy. No. No. Ow, nor.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
How do you get... Are you just supposed to leap? I want to leap. I want to leap. I want to leap. I want to leap. Oh, yes. Shading. I don't want to be here. Fine. Why can't I just... Okay, I love invisible walls.
Bucket Philly.
Yes, good.
Business time. Look at all those ties. It's business time.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
No, I did not. Thank you.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
How does one speak?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
You
had a
forced
choice,
me.
You know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You
I
could have
did
done whatever
like
the hell
10
you wanted over
times.
there. Why
I
did you
did it
come
like
this way?
10
Speak.
times.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Frick you. Oh?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Aww.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
What?
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
No.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
I'll support.
It's okay, I can wait.
Well, this is made in Source. I didn't actually know that.
Decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Something tells me that's not the end, and you've lied to me.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Pardon? What do you mean? This isn't the right office. What do you happen to mean by not the right office, eh? Am I allowed to open doors now? No. Yeah. I want to play Solitaire.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, no, I didn't. You said I'm
This
not
was
Stanley.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
What was that
employee
thing at the
lounge
beginning
first,
about not
just to
being-
admire it.
Stanley. Stanley's room.
And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room. Va-va-voom. What a room. Yes. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because
No.
I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because
Good.
this is what you wanted to see.
Yes.
Help me here, Stanley. Help
No.
elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley.
Is it going to be different, or is it going to be the same? I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same. It's going to put me at the bottom. Still only 7 hours. I'm doing good.
Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Yeah. That's a terrible sound. I don't even know if I want to do this for a minute. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care anymore. Perish.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Music? I'll just... Oh. That's it? That's it? That's all? That's all? Is there a jungle over there? There's a heckin' jungle over there. Bro, I want to go to the jungle. I want to go to the jungle. down. This was before poppies, bro. No freaking roses. The freaking roses. We need to mine the tree first! Narrator, you're stupid. We can't just go into the cave without mining wood.
Are you trying to kill me?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I'm just gonna... Oh dear. You know, we need that before we can get diamond. Just saying.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I never got to hear what he said yet.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is. Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Except you.
Is that all? Ooh. Oh, it's probably going backwards, not forward. My mug. Oh man. Work in progress. Invalid position. I never really got to explore this area before I accidentally fell. Oh, wrench. Can I grab it? Oh, okay, I'll take them out. Right. Okay, it's a wall. Well... yeah, but that's out there. Hey, it looks like my only... Not the mug! Give it. We'll not leave this place without the mug. Oh, where did it go? Where'd it go? Oh. Mug. My mug. Not the beginning again. Bah. Bah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Why is it raining? Does that mean something happens different if I go out? Can I go out? Would something different happen? I think it's just the ambiance. Ambiance. It's just the ambiance. Right? Maybe it's not the ambiance. Maybe it's not the ambiance. Oof.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary.
I don't think it does it. Oh, it's very loud now. Oh, it's very loud now. Why? Being punished for my choices. What have I done? Oh my. Oh. Please. Spare me. What have I done?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It was loud.
It was okay.
Why do you sound so sad? It was okay. It's not raining anymore. I still kind of hear it.
Yes.
Okay.
Really worth it being.
All right, I
Eager
get
to
it.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the...
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. Alright now, I want you to come in and tell me all about...
You're damn.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to
No.
commit their life to you?
No.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Fuck you.
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come
I
inside.
don't
Let me show
want
you
to.
what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Damn. Okay. Fuck you.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What if I don't? That one didn't work.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that
Numpad
demands
did not
nothing
work.
of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
The only L you will be getting.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What if I don't? What if I don't?
What if I just sit here and don't?
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
It should be 8. Am I stupid?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So he went
You
further.
don't have to tell
He
me
imagined
twice.
that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down
see
one
what's
path lay an
happening here.
enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his
You've got
head
a box
he
in your
relived
leg.
it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he
knew
always
it.
has.
knew
Nothing
it.
has changed.
I knew it.
The longer he spends
I
here, the
knew
more
it.
invested he
I
gets.
knew
The more
it.
he forgets
I
which
knew it.
life is the real one.
I knew it.
This looks familiar. I knew that was gonna happen.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly
That-
killing himself. But he won't
Oh.
listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
How would I not press it? Huh? No. I'm not pressing it. I'm questioning everything.
I should have saved. Now what happens if I don't press anything? Does it just wait until you do? It probably does. Hmm.
Was that 0? Duh.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I...
I actually was not pushing many buttons. Go pushing my buttons.
Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm missing something somewhere.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Banana. Banana. Okay. This is the first one, I assume.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game.
No.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings. Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
These responses don't differ any at all, do they? No. No, they don't.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got...
What's that?
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous play...
Okay, that's fine. Anyways, is that here? It might be here.
Nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stan.
Yeah.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Oh.
Not asking, but in his eagerness to prove...
I got a little too. Yeah, I mean, he's right. I got eager.
It's been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
How are you still swinging? You are not physics. Shut up.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just trying to put it in the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
No one
All right,
talks like
now,
that.
I want you to come in.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Earth should be capitalized. Did it? Did it? Did... I broke him. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. But... What did I do? What did I do? I broke him! Our table! It's broken! Oh my god! My kids, wait. Is it? Did I? What did you do to him? What did you do? Because not the scenery's not changing either. Scenery's not changing. He's not talking. What's happening? I broke the game. Good, good, yes. So you were saying, narrator, yes? This is your story now? But something tells me it is not your story. Something tells me that, I broke your story. Frick you. It seems to me that, nothing will happen. I actually broke the game. Good, good. I do wonder how I did that. I'm curious then if I reload from the save, if it's also still broken or if he will fix itself. Well, there's more noise, so maybe. Oh. Oh no. Well. That sucks.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
No.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Bread?
Okay, there we go.
Who makes
All right, now,
bread?
I want you to come in and tell me all about
Your damn.
Gotcha!
No, you didn't.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I disagree.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
You're telling me about future paths.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I will. You can't stop me.
My wife.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. No, but he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I am not doing it. Ooh. Yes. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Come on, narrator. What's the matter? Didn't actually expect me to not push the button. That's crazy. How long must I sit here? If I sit here for an hour, will nothing happen? Well, well, well. If it isn't, I don't know. The consequences of my own actions. Fine. I had a feeling this would be the case.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I
I
tell him in a
heard
way
you
that he'll
just
understand that every
fine.
second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?